likes no, that's not right. I like my eyes stand up. Like my husband likes our sex. Ready at a moment's notice. Should always feel like it's the very first time. But he's right about the fact that I do so much better with an audience. My first colonoscopy. Youngins, you'll be there one day. I treated my first colonoscopy like it was a date. I was so excited. And my gastroenterologist and I were messaging each other on this app, this new app. It's called CRAP. K-R-A-P. I shit you not. But at the end of every message, she would text, "Don't forget to wipe right." And I'm from the last century. I mean, I love the fact that you guys can find a mate with a machine, but I'm old-fashioned, so I couldn't figure out what she was trying to say. Like I said, I'm old-fashioned. I met my husband the old-fashioned way, and you guys probably, your parents probably met the same way I did. Got drunk at a bar, went home, woke up 30 years later. I don't know why we're still together. I really didn't even know his name until the morning after. I know, it's crazy, but that's the 80s. I don't know why we're still together. We're definitely too cheap to get a divorce. We're too lazy to move because of where we live. If we left our house, we'd only be able to afford to live in Maine. I don't know if you know about Maine and dark-skinned people. New Hampshire's, they're all the, never mind. But I think that one of the main reason is that one of us is suffering from a severe case of Stockholm Syndrome. Remember, I woke up with him 30 years ago. I can't figure it out. And he's a wonderful, wonderful man. But back to my colonoscopy. It was a wonderful experience. So she said, would end it, "Don't forget to wipe right." Thinking of that, and I'm like, okay, what does she mean by that? And then I realized what it was. Gentlemen, you might want to close your ears for this. This is just for the ladies. What it was a PSA, basically saying, don't forget to wipe correctly. And again, this is for the ladies. Guys, you don't have this problem. Although I could figure out a way that you could. But what she was saying is, don't forget to go from the pink to the brown and not the other way around. It's very important. What? But I like my sister's version better. Hers is basically, go from the pink to the stink, and if the pink stinks and has some sort of viscous fluid, please seek professional help immediately. Hers is so much more to the point. And because I'm very OCD, so before my colonoscopy, I went a little overboard, I have to admit it. I pretended that my in-laws were coming to stay in my lower intestine, and I cleaned all the shit out. I even found a couple of toys, and I found my rosary. So the day of the appointment, I was exceptionally light. I felt light. I don't know if you guys have drunk that stuff it's acid-laced Kool-Aid, I'm telling you, it's amazing. I felt so light and lightheaded, probably because I hadn't eaten solid food in over 29 days. I wanted to make a good impression. I wanted to go in there with everything, a clean lower intestine. So the day of the appointment, and the day of our date, the appointment, I get there, I brought candles, I brought some music, and I brought some purple latex, very sexy. And you know you have really bad health insurance when you show up for your appointment and the technician shows up wearing fingerless gloves, a do-rag, and mirrored sunglasses, and introduces himself as Lloyd. I have no idea what was happening, but I was lightheaded. Maybe I was hallucinating because it says not to operate heavy machinery. when you have that stuff. And I drove there. It was heaven. So my gastroenterologist, wonderful woman, I was so high and happy and ecstatic that she asked me if I wanted to watch, and I'm like, hell yeah. Some of you will remember this. It was a show called The Fantastic Voyage. It's about a little spaceship that goes inside something. I never knew what it was, but when you see your colon on TV, it's just like that. I'm laying there, and it's also like the second Star Wars where they're inside that wormy thing. Except my doctor said, oops, and I shot out of it. Nothing is a buzzkill as much as your doctor going oops when she's got a camera up your butt. It was very surprising. A couple hours later, I was trying to pull a millennial by not answering my phone, because that's what they do. But it was my doctor. It's the first and only time my physician has called me and said, I'm your doctor and you have cancer. And it's just like the movies. As soon as they said the C word, I heard nothing else. And then I said, do I have to get my, affairs in order and all that stuff? She goes, no. It's baby cancer. Does that mean in 9 months I can pop it out and sell it? She was like, well, no. But there's a couple of good things about cancer. I'm not like most of the comics you'll see tonight. I'm what's called an HBW. I'm a happy black woman. One of the good things about cancer is that I can now fit into my skinny jeans. I'm so happy. I don't really have to worry about camel toe, but if I cough, hiccup, or laugh, I do have to worry about colon blow. That joke was brought to you by Depends. Shh. What's she wearing? Now in thong version. My name is Sterling. Thank you so much for listening. Woo!